I kept thinking, you know, I was failing every time I fell behind people. I just thought I was slow and I was never going to get faster and I was never going to be able to keep up. It was just kind of a mental game. I kept talking myself down. You don't have to be the fastest one. You just have to have the dedication to keep it up and keep walking. Day 27, the final day. I'm finishing the long trail today. It's 6:53. We've got 19 miles to make today and a big climb right off the bat. 2,300-foot hill might as well be a mountain. This is so rocky and steep. I haven't even gone a half mile yet, but I'm probably 2/3 of the way up this hill. This is the top of Harmon Hill. End of Pioneer Valley section, beginning of Bennington section. Cool. Vermont Mass line 12.6, 16.8 to Massachusetts Route 2. And it tells you the mileage to Springer and Katahdin. Vermont Canada line 252. This is Congdon Shelter, stopping here for second breakfast. Michelle and Jeff stayed here on their last night. Alright, I have 10 miles before the Mass-Vermont border, and probably like 14 miles total for today. It's 10:13. Hoping to make it to the parking lot by 5:30. Beaver bug. Oh, Consultation Peak. Did not expect this. I'm still 6 miles from the Massachusetts border and 10 miles to the parking lot. The trail has been steep and muddy and very slow going, so it's seeming like I'm probably going to get to the parking lot later than I expected. It's also supposed to rain pretty soon. Another beaver bog. Here's the well-chewed tree. It's raspberries here, but they're not quite ripe, it looks like. But if you're come through here in a few days, it'll be quite nice. We made it to the last view on the LT. Power lines. You can see they go all the way back there. About 5 miles from the border. And I can hear the distant rumblings of thunder. So I don't mind a little rain. Just would prefer not to get caught in a thunderstorm, if possible. That is a very Rusty pan. 3.1 miles to the mast line. I'm 2 miles from being a through hiker and a Vermont end-to-ender, and it feels pretty good. I can't finish this through hike without expressing how close I was to giving up on day 13, which is the day after that really terrible family with the dog made me move my hammock. There was something about the next day. It wasn't even that it was raining, it wasn't the weather at all. You know, it was a sunny, beautiful day. It wasn't even that it was very difficult, but I was in the breadloaf wilderness. I didn't have any reception. I couldn't get a hold of anybody, and I was hiking with Michelle and Jeff, but they had gotten an earlier start than me, and they were ahead of me, and I didn't know how far ahead they were, and all I could think was, like, you know, what if they, you know, decided to stay at a shelter like farther away, and like maybe I'll never see them again, and maybe I'm alone. I tried to text Sean, and I basically begged him to pick me up, and I'm so glad that I didn't have service that they didn't go through, because when I got to the top of Mount Roosevelt, Michelle and Jeff were there, and they'd only gotten there a few minutes before me, and I knew then that I wasn't gonna give up. I kept thinking, you know, I was failing every time I fell behind people. I just thought I was slow, and I was never gonna get faster, and I was never gonna be able to keep up. But they kept saying, you know, oh, like, we just got here a minute ago, you know, we've only been here for 5 minutes. Kind of made me realize that, you know, they weren't that much faster than me. It was just kind of a mental game. I kept talking myself down, and once I realized that, I could kind of let go of sort of this negative feeling that, you know, I wasn't fast enough. But when it comes down to it, this was a hike I had to do alone. No one else can walk these miles for me, and so that's the most important part, is that I could do this. I might not be setting any records or anything like that, but my trail name is not yet, meaning I'm gonna get there, just not yet. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think making your own pace and taking things at your own speed, whatever that may be, that's what's key. 1 more mile to go. It's very, very muddy. Oh my god, I think this is it. Last white blaze on the long trail. I've been carrying this necklace since Manchester. It's a custom design, and now that I finished the long trail, I get to finally wear this. It's a gift to myself. This is what Massachusetts looks like. It's not all that different from the trail I was just on in Vermont. My gut hook ended at Vermont, but I am using OpenStreetMap now, and according to that, I am 4.4 miles away from the parking lot where I'm getting picked up. I'm gonna take this bad weather trail at the recommendation of some northbounders. This whole area smells like smoke, campfire smoke. This is the site of one of the wildfires they had here earlier, like a couple months ago, I think. This bridge has seen better days. Ooh. It's kind of weird. You're like on someone's property here. Mosquitoes weren't bad this whole time, and then this last couple miles they've been extremely aggressive. Oh. I wonder if that's Greylock. Seen this bridge in videos. I'm gonna climb you in a couple days. I wasn't expecting to go back into the woods before I got to the parking lot. One last little push, half mile to go. The mud here is so slippery. I can hear someone's here to hike Mount Greylock with me. Sean really wanted to finish the LT with me, but he couldn't, so we're gonna hike Mount Greylock together for the big finish. Woo! Yay! There's a deer in the woods there. I can't see him very good though. Here's a view on our way up. Nice, pretty. That's probably, would you say that's North Adams down there? I don't know.
I think it is. I was trying to see if I could.
There's a plane. that a plane or
I don't know if it's a
bird?
glider. I'm thinking it could be a glider now.
Yeah.
Because I would think that we could hear like a motor, but.
Oh, I see white blaze across the street here. This must be the road you used to drive up. I bet it winds around.
Must.
Wow. We're not even at the top yet. Hey, it's my car.
Wildfire.
Can start seeing the tower over the trees.
A lot of southbounders choose to end their through hike of the long trail on top of Mount Greylock. Massachusetts is the state where I was born, and I thought it would be fitting to end it on the high peak.
Here we are, summiting Greylock at Bascom Tower shelter. I think Jenny corrected me because I said it's wrong. Highest point in Mass. Getting busy. Mount Monadnock, wow.
That's where I came.